Hey, hi Bharat.
Hi, Prajit. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. So, how is your view on Nifty overall? Like, we will be like couple of weeks into the quarter result as well as full yearly result.
So,
The exchange
Prajot,
results have been. Yeah.
Nifty view we will be discussing on Sunday. I will post my
Okay.
view on the entire index and global markets. So this is only for
Okay.
stock specific queries. Any stock which you want to
E-
discuss or take any opinion.
yeah. Yeah. Probably like Mindtree and Emphasis.
These both are very strong. I have covered them in videos recently. Anyways, both are on the verge of fresh breakout. Both are very strong and showing relative strength as compared to their large cap peers. So if you see here, a very decent base is already there. This is the base which it has spent for few weeks now. It tried this week
Right.
to break this supply zone out, and this is your law of polarity which is working. So जो पहले resistance था, जो पहले support था, अभी resistance act कर रहा है right now. It tried to surpass that resistance but could not make it up this time. And this is on a higher time frame. So till the time this week high is taken out, I will, be still watching the price action rather than doing anything in this order. And
Okay.
emphasis is also very strong charts. So here, if you see here, so there again, the base is very much there for decent amount of consolidation spread over multiple weeks. So right now, this time also it tried, but multiple times it has faced the supply across the same zone.
Same zone. Okay.
Till the time we manage at least daily close above 35.20, 35.30. Again, this will be on my watch list, but purely with the intention to monitor the price action. That's it.
Right. Right. Thanks, Bharat.
Pleasure. Yeah, Gautam ji, please go ahead. Gautam ji, you have unmuted yourself. So, do you have any question?
Axis Bank.
See, Axis, due to this, you know, uh, business acquiring of credit, the Citibank, this week showed a decent price action. Yet it has to catch up as far as the, other private sector banks are concerned. This is personally my view. So here also, if you see, this is a very strong base. And till the time we manage a close, and if you see here, this is the basic supply zone, which is very much strong. So till the time 8:30 is taken out, I will, wait and watch here. But a good sign is double bottom pattern is just in, making. So till the time this neckline of 8:30 or 8:40 is taken out, I will be just watching the price action personally. So you can put your questions in the chat window also, or maybe you can unmute yourself. Uh, DSSL, Anil is asking for DSSL. What is DSSL? The chart is strong and it is also, it has formed a very decent base. Till the time this, supply zone is taken out, Wait for 250 to be taken out, and once 250 is taken out, that relative strength will be, pretty good to take off to the new all-time highs, about 265. So you can unmute yourself also, Anil, if you want in specific any inputs, or you can type it out. Next is Global Spirit. Global Spirit is very strong counter in the alcohol sector. Relative strength is very good. It is just, looking good on charts to reclaim its previous all-time high of 1760. It looks good in the days to come. You know, this week's low should be, or can be kept as a stop loss if at all anybody is planning some position. This week low, if at all it's breaching, then again it will come within this channel inside. So then it will be, just like dicey, how much time it is going to spend within the channel. But till the time this week's highs, protected, or we start a follow-up action, price action next week above this high of this week, then good chances of it reclaiming its previous all-time. Gale, BCG I don't track, and I don't even. Gale is looking good on charts. It's also a very strong counter. Again, it managed a fresh breakout this week. It has been consolidating for past 3 weeks. So this consolidation is good after a decent run up. So wait for a higher risk reward entry. I think it has run away from the moving average. It's also too far. Yes. So wait for some favorable risk reward, or else let this week's high taken out maybe. But only thing is, see, volumes are a bit lower on the lower side. So there might be some intermittent pullback in the days or weeks to come. Wait always for the price to come to you rather than chasing the price is what I can suggest. So this is what I can say. What next one? JSW Energy. JSW Energy actually is, creating a very strong base. The only challenge is it is spending too much time in the consolidation. Within the consolidation, it is always preferable to be, just JSW Energy is trying the breakout for the past, 4 to 5 weeks. Faced the resistance, then came back, then this week again. So till the time 335 to 350 is not taken out on a daily closing basis, again, you don't know okay, till how much time it is going to consolidate within this stage. JSW के लिए ये रहेगा view. Then is Kaplan Point. So Kaplan I will not touch even at this point in time. Kaplan is trying to create a base. Still, I will say this is not a time to at least, look into. Not even relative strength is being demonstrated. Volumes are also, at least on the selling side, you know, not favorable for planning any entry or position. So, which is the next one? Tata Power. Power sector as a whole is showing some strength. When I was going through a lot of charts from the sector, so Tata Power is on the verge of a breakout of a consolidation range. So if this manages in the coming week to take this consolidation range out, then previous all-time high of 267, 68 and follow up much more, price upside, potential upside will be open. Let's see how much time it is going to spend within this channel. And also it is also forming a double bottom pattern and the neckline is about. Let's wait for the price action to come. Usha Martin is breaking out, so it's a breakout candidate. But Usha Martin is again, see, here it broke out the range. And from the past 3 weeks, it's just running madly. So these kind of setups now become very challenging. It can run further also, but your risk reward becomes totally unfavorable. You don't know how to keep your stop loss when the stock has run too much in the recent past. So it's based on your risk appetite, you can plan. We don't know. See, if at all this high is taken out, then probably you can think about it. But obviously it is moving too far from the moving averages and volumes though are rising. So it totally depends on your risk appetite, how you want to play it out. But yeah, chart has been strong off late after the breakout of the consolidation range. So Aman is asking Tata Steel. So if you remember, I have already shared my view on the metals in during the week. That profit booking was pretty imminent on the cards. वही देखने को मिला भी है. टाटा स्टील में भी जो है ये एक रेंज ब्रेकआउट के पास में ही घूम रहा है बार बार पिछले 4-5 हफ्तों से. So let it close above this range. Around about 1370 से लेके 1410 के आसपास 1410. एक बार ये रेंज निकल जाता है ना, then there is a high probability of it reclaiming its all time high. And ये रेंज का जो पैटर्न टारगेट भी होगा approximately 200-300 points open होगा once we see a fresh breakout. Till the time 1400, 1410 it is not taken out on a daily closing basis, just watch the price action is what I can see. HCL Tech. Large cap IT only Infosys is showing relative strength. TCS is trying to some catch up. Again, it is facing a stiff resistance in this zone. It has been trying here for past few weeks, but still it is not able to clear that. And also, most probably, it is looking like it might be double bottom pattern is in progress in formation. But till the time this immediate zone of 1200 to 1220 is not taken out, just monitor the price action. If at all you want any specific large cap IT to be played, then Infosys is the only stock which is showing relative strength, very favorable. And it is also on the verge of a fresh breakout also. So large cap IT, Infosys is a very favorable risk reward kind of. GAIL is an upstreaming company which gets benefited due to this oil turmoil. GAIL is showing some sort of strength. If you see, it's also on the verge of a range breakout. A lot of base formation, decent base formation is already in place. So till the time 165 agar it gets taken out, 165 to 170 ke upar, then definitely it can see 30 to 40 points move on the upside in small to mid term. Looks good on charts. Narayan Hrudale is all time high, sir. इसमें तो जस्ट लाइक वेट करिए पुल बैक का, कोई अच्छा पुल बैक मिलता है तो इट्स ऑल टाइम हाई स्टॉक। ऑल टाइम हाई स्टॉक के पास तो आपको वेट करना चाहिए कि कुछ ना कुछ पुल बैक मिले। इट्स अ वेरी रिलेटिव स्ट्रॉन्ग काउंटर इन द हॉस्पिटल स्पेस। So Anil is asking for UFlex. UFlex में भी फ्रेश ब्रेकआउट का प्रोबेबिलिटी है। इट्स रेंज कंसोलिडेशन के ब्रेकआउट के बाहर है। I think you can go through the YouTube channel. Couple of these stocks have already covered on stocks on radar video जो हम daily publish करते हैं. Most of these stocks are already covered over there with the charts and explanation. तो यहाँ पे भी देखिए तो इट्स लाइक अ राउंडिंग बॉटम पैटर्न भी है और ये सिमेट्रिकल ट्रायंगल पैटर्न का ब्रेकआउट हुआ, बट अभी जो है इस वीक कोशिश किया इसने सप्लाई जोन को निकालने का, बट जस्ट वहीं पे क्लोज हुआ है। 630 के ऊपर का क्लोज अगर मिलता है तो उसके बाद में 660 जो इसका प्रीवियस ऑल टाइम हाई है, दैट गेट्स वेरी मच ऑन द कार्ड्स, और उसके बाद एक 50 to 70 पॉइंट्स का रेंज इमीडिएट शॉर्ट टर्म के लिए ओपन हो जाएगा। Polo Hospital is yet to catch up. पोलो हॉस्पिटल में अभी भी उतना स्ट्रेंथ नहीं देखने को मिल रहा है जितना नारायण हृदयालय में। तो ये भी एक जोन के अंदर है, ये जोन जब तक नहीं निकलती, यहाँ पे भी अभी मतलब पेशेंटली वन शुड बी मॉनिटरिंग द प्राइसेस। So entire media space is firing out. So NB Ventures is also on the verge of a breakout. It has already given a breakout, but sustaining a higher levels पे. So very decent volatility contraction pattern is also in place. Let it take this out. So it has faced the resistance across the higher end of the rising channel. So ये किसको 150 के ऊपर का क्लोज मैनेज करने दीजिए। 150 के ऊपर अगर आपको वीकली क्लोज मिल जाता तो मोर देन सफिशिएंट है कि कंफर्मेशन के लिए कि इज डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू गिव अ डिसेंट ब्रेकआउट, बट 150 का क्लोज एक बेसिकली मस्ट है ऑन अ डेली क्लोजिंग बेसिस भी। थिंक अबाउट एनी पोजीशंस। Maybe we will take another last 2-3 questions. Redington even I have been tracking for a long time, but Redington जो है एक वो अपने बेस के बाहर नहीं आ पा रहा, और इस वीक तो ऐसा लग रहा था कि it is going to give a breakdown on the lower side, but still वहीं से फिर से bounce देखने को मिला है। So Redington is requiring a lot of patience if at all you are already holding it, but it is a slow mover actually. You have to plan your entry in such a way, you have to do a stock selection in such a way that it should match your personality. So if you're a very patient person, then only these kind of stocks can be, chosen. Otherwise, you will feel a lot of boredom in carrying it out. RCF is on a fresh breakout on a weekly chart. Fertilizer stocks all are on fire. You can see I've already marked it out. Volumes अच्छे हैं तो most probably इसमें जो एक fresh breakout आपको देखने को मिलेगा. एक cup and handle का pattern भी आपको देखने को मिल रहा है. So it's on a very decent, upside potential candidate. चंबल हैज येट टू कैच अप. चंबल मतलब अभी एक चंबल ही बचा है इस पूरे सेक्टर में जहां पे कि इतना मूवमेंट नहीं देखने को मिला अभी फिलहाल. चंबल शुड बी कैचिंग अप वेरी सून. चंबल के लिए भी अगर 440 के ऊपर का क्लोज मिलता है तो देन इट इज अ गुड साइन फॉर चंबल आल्सो. कैन रीटेस्ट its previous all-time high or reclaim its previous all-time high of 485. 500 cannot be out provided we manage a close above 440, 450 on an daily close. Anil is asking for Mirza. So Mirza, I have covered it, few days back only with a long-term view. It is going to give a multi-year breakout. Only thing is that patience is required here. इतने बड़े टाइम फ्रेम के ब्रेकआउट्स होते हैं तो it is not on a day-to-day basis. You need to monitor these kind of charts. एक पोल एंड फ्लैग का पैटर्न का ब्रेकआउट है बड़े टाइम फ्रेम पे. So once it manages a close above 180, फिर एक शोर मतलब एक हाई प्रोबेबल मूवमेंट आपको देखने को मिल सकती है टुवर्ड्स 250 शॉर्ट टर्म मिर्जा के लिए. बट मिर्जा इज आल्सो टिल द टाइम इट गिव्स यू अ कंफर्म ब्रेकआउट ऑन अ हायर टाइम फ्रेम. यहाँ पे कितनी देर कंसोलिडेशन में लगाएगा नोबडी कैन प्रेडिक्ट राइट नाउ. सो आराम से एक बार ब्रेकआउट होने के बाद एंट्री करना ज्यादा सेफ रहेगा. अगर वो सस्टेन करता है और एक दो दिन ब्रेकआउट उसके ऊपर प्राइस क्लोज होता है ब्रेकआउट जोन के ऊपर, देन इट कैन बी थॉट. बट अभी कितनी देर अंदर लगाएगा, कितने वीक्स लगा सकता है, दिन लगा सकता है, नोबडी कैन प्रेडिक्ट अप. बट इसका मल्टी ईयर का ब्रेकआउट है तो एक्यूमुलेशन आप बोल सकते हो कभी चल रहा है. ब्रेकआउट होने के बाद में इट कुड हैव अ वेरी स्विफ्ट मूव. So last one question or more, and then we will wrap this up.
Bharat, me a couple of questions actually.
Yeah, Aman, go ahead.
One thing, I mean, आपको सुना हुआ हूँ पहले, heard you on a couple of spaces also. एक तो ये समझना था that you usually like tracking things manually, stocks manually. You don't,
Yes.
enjoy too many indicators or anything.
Yes.
अब मतलब आप shortlist फिर कैसे कर पाते हो, या I mean आपके जैसे जितने भी Twitter और Telegram देख रहा हूँ, so you मतलब by the naked eye you are just buying on with 8-10 stocks which are breaking out or on the verge. I mean, how do you do that?
One thing is, Aman, so you can call it as an experience or you can call it as a screen time. So basically मैं जो है all 52 वीक हाई या ऑल टाइम हाई स्टॉक्स ट्रैक करता हूँ. और आप उसको देखते होंगे कि मैं ट्विटर पे भी आपके साथ डेली जो है पिछले कई महीनों से नहीं सालों मतलब आई थिंक मोर देन 1 ईयर हो चुका है ऑलरेडी कि आई हैव बीन शेयरिंग द डेली ब्रेकआउट्स. जब मैं उन डेली ब्रेकआउट्स को ट्रैक करता हूँ तो आई गेट टू नो द नेम्स कि जहाँ जहाँ ब्रेकआउट हो रहा है. And at the same time, I'm covering weekly and monthly breakouts also for limited audience. मतलब वो हर एक के साथ में उतना शेयर नहीं हो पाता. तो for that we are having a newsletter. So वहाँ पे जो है मैं weekly और monthly भी जो है वो भी ट्रैक करता हूँ. तो when I track those तो वो by default मुझे मतलब दिमाग में भी रहता है कहाँ कहाँ ब्रेकआउट हो रहा है और किन किन स्टॉक्स को ट्रैक करना है. अब अगर इतने सारे स्टॉक्स होंगे, अब जैसे कार्बोरंडम है जो मैं पहले ट्रैक करता था लेकिन अभी आज की डेट में वो ब्रेकआउट्स में निकल चुका है. वहां पे जो रशिया अफेक्ट की वजह से रशिया यूक्रेन की उसमें कुछ जो उनका बिजनेस पे इम्पैक्ट हुआ है. So it has saw vertical fall. So that will not be in my radar till the time it again shows me the sign of some relative strength. मेरे जो स्टॉक्स की चॉइस होगी वो इस तरह से होगी जो स्टॉक्स रिलेटिव स्ट्रेंथ दिखा रहे हैं, जो सेक्टर अभी आपको मूव देने की पोटेंशियल लगता है. जैसे अभी शुगर के लिए मैं आई वाज गोइंग थ्रू शुगर चार्ट्स. सो यस्टरडे ओनली आई शेयर्ड कि अप्रैल कैन बी ऑफ अ शुगर स्टॉक्स. थोड़े दिन पहले मैंने आपके साथ टेक्सटाइल्स के बारे में शेयर किया था. तो दैट इज ओनली बिकॉज कि वो स्टॉक्स जो है वो रिलेटिव स्ट्रेंथ दिखा रहे थे और उसमें अगर आप देखेंगे तो गोकेक्स का नाम मैंने किया था शेयर आप लोगों के साथ में। उसके बाद गोकेक्स के साथ आपके साथ कैंटाबिल शेयर किया था। कैंटाबिल अगर आप देखोगे जाके स्टॉक्स ऑन रडार का वीडियो, तो कैंटाबिल ने भी आज जो है फ्रेश ब्रेकआउट दिया, आज ही दिया। So this is how I come to know basically, and I do devote a time, and couple of people in this conversation right now here who are already knowing me and who have been regular on these kind of platforms where we discuss. So they already know that most of the times, see, these are already marked because ये track किया हुआ stock है ये, you can see the marking here also. So I'm not doing it right now, but it has already moved because that was on radar, and that is where you saw that this week you managed a fresh breakout. I hope I could make some sense to you or answer your query to some possible extent. But this is more of a practice, you can call it, or you can call it experience, or you can call it screen time, whatever you want. But
Pucha.
I
So
I love to see at least or go through 500, 600 charts on a daily basis. I just flip these days. Earlier, it used to consume a lot of time for me, but nowadays I just only flip it, and I get to know that, okay, where price action and momentum are giving some, keep them on the radar.
we wanted to know like intellect also. I had asked you the last time,
Yes.
and now you also been giving it out, and every day it's making a all-time high and lifetime high. मेरे को just एक समझना था as a strategy or as a trader. Like I mean, I already had positions. Now I've say booked some. Now from today it started falling. Supposing a person wants a re-entry, I mean, as per the chart, the
I will tell
re-entry
you.
should be at.
I will tell you one thing. See, as a human thing, I normally try to put it with psychology. See, हम लोग भी जब भागते हैं तो थोड़े टाइम के बाद हम लोग वी गेट थकावट या फैटीग बोलो, तो वी वांट सम ब्रीदर, राइट? हम लोग एक जगह पे रुकेंगे, थोड़ा सांस लेंगे, उसके बाद में फिर से अपनी रनिंग की जर्नी को कंटिन्यू करेंगे। दिस इज हाउ स्टॉक्स वर्क। सो इफ यू सी हियर, यहाँ पे जो है ये एक रेंज ब्रेकआउट हुआ है और अभी सेकंड वीक ही है। इनफैक्ट देखा जाए तो ये प्रॉफिट बुकिंग था आज प्योरली। I see much more potential for intellect from here onwards also in short term to medium term. So if you are an investor, you need to be patient enough. You need to be just, even for a investor, I will say you should have some stop loss in your mind, and it should be on a higher time frame. You should not see price on a daily basis, but at least on a higher time frame, you should have some clarity in your mind. If this price gets broken on this lower side, I will exit my position. बट यहाँ पे मुझे अभी फ्यूचर के लिए चार्ट के बेसिस पे, इट्स प्योरली चार्ट, नॉट माय गट फीलिंग और समथिंग, आई सी अ लॉट ऑफ पोटेंशियल इन दिस इन द शॉर्ट टर्म टू मीडियम टर्म। दीज आर मोर ऑफ अ प्रॉफिट बुकिंग। और अगर हो सकता है थोड़ा ग्लोबल मार्केट्स में थोड़ा बहुत अगर करेक्शन आता है, दिस कैन ऑल्सो कम एंड रीटेस्ट दिस जोन फ्रॉम वेयर इट ब्रोक आउट 800 to 810, can retest. That is one of the possibilities. So you need to track it out, and based on your risk appetite, agar if you get a pullback, and once after the pullback you see any early signs of reversal on a lower time frame, you can plan your entry if at all you want to play the pullback. I hope I managed to
Absolutely, yeah.
yeah,
Thank you, yeah.
thanks, my pleasure. So I think we are good to wrap this up. I might not be getting regular every week for this session, but अभी DMs काफी थे, तो I thought it to take it for today. So thanks all for joining, and I hope I'm making some sense, or I was able to answer your queries to your expectations. Thanks and good night.